What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back again with another off-season rebuild here on the Madden Rebuild channel, and today we got the New Orleans Saints. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like at this one. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. The New Orleans Saints have an interesting off-season ahead of them. We will say that, but let's get into it. As always, we start with the re-signing stage. So Michael Thomas, apparently they have him as a free agent in Madden, which I didn't think was actually the case, but I was probably going to cut him anyway because his cap hit's actually insane. Landry, I'm not going to bring back. Blake, our punter, he's 25. I'll bring him back. Let's bring our punter back at the very least. So they're getting right into the thing. So Blake, we're getting him. Michael Thomas, not bringing back. Not bringing back Landry. Marcus Davenport, I definitely want to bring him back. Let's keep our young right in. That'd be phenomenal. So we get him back. And of course, your cap space is getting very limited very quickly. And the rest of these guys, I'm probably going to let them all go. So now it's time to get in free agency. One thing we know for sure about the Saints is they are looking for a new quarterback. They tried to go out and get Derek Carr, and there's still a very big possibility that they do get Derek Carr. Now, we all know what happened with Derek Carr. He got released. There was a speculation on a trade between the Saints and the Raiders that had been agreed to, but of course, Derek Carr had another trade clause, so he would have had to agree to it, and he decided not to. That doesn't mean necessarily that he doesn't want to go to the Saints. Maybe he just wants to take his time with it. So there is still a chance the Saints walk away with Derek Carr, but unfortunately, if I want to get Derek Carr in this game, I'm going to have to trade for him because Madden's not going to have him automatically cut for the Raiders, unfortunately. So I do want to look at the salary stage as well for this team because we all know, like I said, the team salary cap is pretty bad right now. They have Kamara. There's nobody here that's sitting out to me that I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm going to cut him. So Andres Pete's like the only one that I'm sitting here going like, okay, Jameis Winston, I might cut him as well. It doesn't look like they're looking at him as their starter next year. I mean, they didn't play him over Andy Dalton this season, and they're already looking for Derek Carr. So I am going to cut Andres Pete and Jameis Winston, I think, to free up maybe just a little bit of money, give me a little bit of leeway. The biggest thing this offseason is finding a quarterback. And again, like I said, it doesn't sound like they believe in what they have on their roster. So I am going to be cutting Jameis Winston as well. I wish I could cut Taysom Hill. I don't know how much I'd free up by cutting Taysom Hill, but let me see. Taysom Hill, I could free up literally one. That is just insane. His cap hit is 14. If that is true, that is insane for a guy. I mean, that contract they gave him was a little confusing, but whatever. So free agency, $33 million. That gives us just enough to probably get a quarterback, right? So we take a real quick look. Right now, this is what our team is looking like. We got Trevor Penning, James Hurst, Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, Ryan Ramczyk, Adam Trautman. You have Chris Olave, Deontay Hardy, Alvin Kamara, who might get in some trouble. They did indict him yesterday. Actually, I can't even pretend. I don't even know what's going to happen in that situation. So we'll see. I mean, I could see a world where Alvin Kamara maybe gets a little bit of a suspension next season, but we'll see. Got Davenport, Jackson, Granderson, Cameron Jordan, and then Bradley Roby, Paulson Adebo, and then Alante Taylor. So a very, very interesting defense. Like I said, this team is trying to compete still. So I am going to try my best to get like the quarterback of the team. We're very limited with what we can do. The cap space is not on our side. So draft picks also not on our side. They made that trade to the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm pretty sure they don't even own their own first round pick. So yeah, pretty rough. 242, 74. So yeah, it's overall very rough. So I'm gonna go look at the quarterbacks that are available in free agency and see if any of them would fit what we need right now. And then we're gonna have to just capitalize on those two draft picks that we have. So Tom Brady retired, of course, that's not an option. Geno Smith probably going back to Seattle. Jimmy Garoppolo, I could see a world where Jimmy G is on the Saints, especially if Derek Carr doesn't choose them. So that's kind of my best option right now, literally. So that's probably what we're going to go with. Jimmy Garoppolo, you are a New Orleans Saint. 1-year contract for Jimmy G. Not going to lock ourselves into him. And of course, we could also draft one, which I might do, but we'll see. That gives me a little bit of money still to spend. D-tackle is definitely a huge need. Of course, I could hit the home run in Daron Payne, but that is going to cost me a lot of money. Daron Payne is going to want a ton of money this offseason. He just come off his best season. So, Tart, 26 years old, going to be relatively cheap. He has no offers, so I'm not competing with anybody. So that's going to be somebody I'm going for. What else can I go for? We got probably another linebacker could be used, but I guess I'll just worry about it in the draft. Bobby Okereke is here, but I'm not going to go for him. Bradbury Peters has no offers. Patrick Peterson, William Jackson, Kyle Fuller, Rocky Scene, who has no offers. So I'm going to add another corner to this team, and I think that's going to be it. It wouldn't be a bad idea to also add like another wide receiver opposite of Olave, because like right now our wide receivers aren't the best. So let's see what options we have. Like Lazard, I believe, is going to want to bag this offseason from the sounds of it. You have Isaiah Hodgins, who went back to the Giants, of course. Jamal Agnew, Demarcus Robinson. None of these guys are sitting out as anybody I want that badly. So right now, I think this is what we're going to go with. We got an offer on Tart, Rock Yassin, and Jimmy Garoppolo. So we get all three of those guys. They're not the sexiest signings in the world. Don't get me wrong, but we needed a quarterback. Like I said, the Saints 100% still could get Derek Carr, but I have to trade for him in this game if I wanted him. So Jimmy G is our quarterback with Chris Olave, Traquan Smith, Deontay Hardy. I definitely think we should draft another wide receiver. We're going to have to play Hurst at right guard or Cesar Ruiz at right guard. Trotman is going to have to be our tight end unless we're able to draft one. On the defensive side of the football, we have Zach Bond, Pete Werner, and then we're probably going to want to maybe draft. We did get one D tackle. Probably should grab another one, and we got a corner. So D tackle, wide receiver, there's a lot we need, and it definitely sucks we don't have that first round pick. I could see a world, though. I'm not going to do it in this simulation. I could see a world where the Saints trade Alvin Kamara. I'm just laying it out there. I think there is a possibility that they could do it. I'm just saying. I don't know if they will, but I am just putting it out there. I could see it happening. I won't do it today, but I could see it happening. All right, so we get to pick at number 10 overall on the second round. So at least we have like a high second round pick, but it definitely sucks we don't have our own pick here in the first round. So center goes off the board. What are we looking at? We got Jordan Battle, Keon White. We do have a tight end. We do need a tight end, but we also need a wide receiver. There's so much that we need here and just not enough assets to get it done. So wide receiver, you got Rice, Zay Flowers, Kayshawn. I think I'm going to wait till the next round to draft a wide receiver. The tight end was pretty tempting because I don't like my tight end right now, but should I be drafting a tight end as my first pick? Probably not. Probably shouldn't be, but I'm tempted to do it because I don't draft tight end all that often. Dalton Kincaid. He's got a spec catch, a catching. Who needs a wide receiver when you could have a spectacular tight end? We all see what Kelsey's doing for the Chiefs. You know what? Dalton, welcome to the team. Welcome to the New Orleans Saints. That is going to be our brand new tight end here in New Orleans. Round 3, pick 10. Probably should be looking at D tackle or linebacker here. So let's go see if we can get that. D tackle or linebacker, or I could draft a wide receiver again. I can double down, but I probably shouldn't be looking at that. So we got a D tackle, Keanu Benton out of Wisconsin. F power move, B power move, I should say. I might be reaching, but he looks phenomenal. I'm taking him here. We need a new D tackle, normal development. Welcome to the team. Round 4, pick 10 is our next pick. So we don't even have our, never mind. What am I talking about? I just drafted in third round. So round 4, pick 10. Let's make this a good pick as well. If you have a good wide receiver on the board, probably should take him, or linebacker. So that's probably what I'm looking at. I don't need a corner. So linebackers, what do we got? We got Brenton, a tackle. Sure, could be interesting. We got a day 3. So these guys aren't looking that great. We got even pace out of Cincinnati. And we got a Maryland. So Cincinnati run stopper. I can move him to the outside. F zone coverage, C man coverage. Doesn't really look like the guy I want here, to be honest with you. All right, the other one was wide receiver. So if there's a good wide receiver on the board, I'll take him. Tyler Scott, A.T. Perry, still being here in round 4. I think I got to take him. So welcome to the Saints. We need someone opposite of Chris Olave. So let's just double down and take A.T. Perry here. And that will be my draft. So overall, with the limited assets that we did have, I think I did a decent job with the Saints squad. Let's go see if we can go make the playoffs. I think it's very, very plausible that the Saints, the NFC South is wide open, very wide open, especially with Tom Brady retiring in New Orleans or in Tampa. The NFC South wide open. We see what the record was last year: 8-9, 7-10s across the board. Wide open division. Time to set the season goal as always, and our season goal is going to be to make the playoffs. That's where we want to be as a team at this moment. Probably should have drafted a quarterback, but we just didn't have enough assets to really expend on a quarterback here. So Jimmy G is the QB. I need to move Hurst to left guard. That way we have that going for us. So James Hurst, I'm moving you to left guard. You're going to have to play that spot because we don't have a good guard right now opposite of Cesar Ruiz. So I'm going to go James Hurst at left guard. And then our tight end, looking very phenomenal, 76 overall. So hopefully he turns into a stud. You have Chris Olave, not Christian Olave. I'm moving A.T. Perry to wide receiver 2 as well. Jimmy G, Taysom Hill, Alvin Kamara. We have great, Benjamin. On the defense side of the football, we got Tart. We got Benton, who actually was 74 overall, so not too bad. Zach Bond, DeMario Davis, Pete Werner, Marcus May, Rocky Steen. Pretty solid. I honestly think this team can make the playoffs, but we'll see if Madden gives us that kind of stimulation. It all depends on Jimmy G's shoulders. Let's see what happens. So at the end of the season, we actually ended up going 10-7 and made the playoffs. I'm not too disappointed by that. The fact that we made it is a good sign, and we needed to be in there. So let's go take a look at the player stats, the team stats. So offense was 8th in the NFL with Jimmy G at quarterback. Nice. Defensively, we were 12th in the NFL. Not too bad. You got 29-12 from Jimmy G. You got Alvin Kamara, 15 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Receiving, Traquan Smith, Olave, Kincaid as our tight end was phenomenal. I don't know if that's actually how you say it, but he's a star development tight end. We needed a new tight end. A.T. Perry, 147 yards, very solid. Defensively, sacks-wise, we had 8 from Davenport, 6 from Cameron Jordan. Our rookie in the 4th round, I believe, 4.5 sacks. Nice, 4 from Tart, and then 2.5 from Pete Werner. Interceptions, 4 from Warner, 2 from Matthew, and then 2 from Rocky Sin. All right, time to jump in to play the New York Giants at MetLife. Hopefully they fix that turf. Let's jump in and see if we can beat the Giants and move on to the next round. So we're going to be rocking the all whites. That's fine with me. Let's go see if we can beat the Giants. We got a lot of veteran players that are hungry for a Super Bowl before they retire. So let's see if we can take down the Giants here. So we got a 3-0 lead for the Giants. They're up 10-0 now. It's not looking good for us. And they're up 13-0. All right, Jimmy G. As soon as you want to turn up, that'd be great. We get a field goal there. 3-23 so far. I mean, the fact that we made the playoffs, I'm pretty happy about. We get interception here. Can we score in the second half in the beginning? Like, we could get back in this game. There we go. 13-23, but the Giants are scoring. Okay. 13. Okay. I'm about to say, we could get back in this game pretty easily. And, okay, you know what? It's not out of the realm of possibility that we could win this game right now. 27-37. Anything is possible. I have to do it with Jimmy G, though, so I'm a little nervous. Not going to lie to you. I might be feeding my tight end here. And they got... Why? I mean, let's just see what happens. Hopefully, actually, I'm going to have my tight... Oh, that is overthrown and intercepted. So, great way to end the video. Thank you, Jimmy G. All right. Just go score on us. I don't even care anymore. Like, Jimmy... What was that, Jimmy Garoppolo? Like, my man was wide open. You just overthrew the hell out of him. It is what it is. Well, actually, technically, that didn't really hurt us too much because we still have all 3 timeouts. And they only scored a field goal on it. So, we're still in the game, technically. So... Not out of the realm of possibility. I'm going to give my... All right, I got to stop with this because, once again, that was a terrible throw. And, I mean, I tried to scramble out of the... Ooh. Kind of like this play. They're going to be playing 3-man deep. So, I should have my tight end wide open. There we go. We get our tight end. All right, we got to score quickly, though, because we got to keep all 3 of our timeouts to see if our defense can get us a stop and get us a chance to score again. So, going to be looking... Actually, Kamara... is gonna be in a interesting position, and that was almost tip drill intercepted. All right, so far, I'm not having the most success. I'll be honest. This isn't going very well. I need to be looking for Chris Olave more as well, but if not, ooh, Olave is gonna be open, I think. There we go. We get a nice catch. We got to go quickly here. We can't use any of our timeouts. Got to try to keep going very quickly. Gonna see if A.T. Perry gets open here. Not going to be there, so I'm just going to go to Chris Olave once again. 57 seconds left. The clock is still ticking. Going right back to same play. Why not? It's been working. I'm going to have Y. And can I get in the end zone? Yes, I can. Okay. 42 seconds left in the clock. We're in there. Now we need our defense to get a stop. Can we get a stop and get the ball back is the question. That is the main question at hand. So let's see if we can get a stop. We try to onside kick it, which makes sense. They're going to run it to this inside zone. I can feel it. I'm going. Oh, okay. Oh, not bad. We got to stop. Okay. That was a little nerve-wracking, but I feel like we can. All right. So I'm bringing everybody up. I'm going to make sure we just go ahead and stop the run. Going to get in the backfield. Don't. Oh, but what? What do you mean? Why is he not down? Why is there more time? Okay. That made literally no sense, but whatever. It's all good. I'm going to play man coverage just in case they decide to throw it or something. I'm going to bring Matthew and May up and see what they decide to do. They're just going to run it, and we get to stop. Boom. Now, they can't kick a field goal, I think, and just, like, put this out of reach, so I am a little nervous, but hopefully he misses. We'll see if he does. Graham Gano, if you make it, you lose or we lose. But, hey, if you miss, you give us a chance to score, and he is going to miss. He missed. Wow, that was close. But he was short. He's short of the field goal, and now we have a chance to go win it. Now, unfortunately, we only have 22 seconds, but we're actually in pretty good field position because of the missed field goal. You guys already know who I'm looking for here. It's Chris Olave, 100%. I'm giving him a chance each and every time. He actually could. It's just going to be too far out of the end zone. Okay, so that was our first chance. You want me to go Hail Mary, but that never works, man. I'm going tight end attack here if it's in this playbook. Hopefully it is. It's not. It's not looking like it is. Okay. Unfortunate, but it is what it is at this point. All right. I'm going to go with a weird, bizarre play call, but I think this might work. I'm going to be looking for Traquan Smith deep. If not, Perry can get open. I just got to make sure I don't take a sack here. I actually do have him. It's there. And I got tipped. Man, that would have got me really close. All right. I had to try it. Did not work out. I'm going Saints spot shake. All right. They're bringing it up. I have to get this play off quickly. They're going to blitz me. I actually might have AT Perry here. It's not going to be there. Once again, 4th and 10. Ah, man, if he was just a little bit quicker, he burns his man. They brought a double safety blitz. I probably had something else open and I didn't see it. That's what I get for predetermining who I was going to throw it to. All right. Do we just go to Chris Olave? Let's just go, to the easy stuff. Chris Olave, I'm just going to throw a D to him. AT Perry, we'll see. I'm going to go Chris Olave, deep route. Actually, well, I know what I threw it. Okay, what did it just do? You know what? Whatever. I actually have a touchdown. Traquan Smith. It was there. I could have swore that was there. Wow. Heartbreaker, man. Heartbreaker. You know what? It gave us a chance at the end of the day. Saints offseason should be interesting. Don't be shocked if Alvin Kamara is traded. Thank you guys for watching. As always, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.